Okay, I'm going to do a quick speed test and show the effects on latency on Cox's new gigablast DOCSIS 3.1 service. It's actually really amazing because the latency doesn't go up even though you're pulling a gigabit per second down. That's just really impressive. So anyway, so what we've got here is we're plotting TCP ping times to their DNS server. So this is a really accurate representation of how quickly the network is working using TCP. So this is a real world type of test, not ICMP, but TCP. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a speed test. I'm running the speed test off of the San Diego scale matrix speed test site because that one has seemed fairly able to do gigabit service consistently. It does vary every once in a while. I'm sure with everybody trying it out now, since I mentioned it on the forum, it is getting kind of a little slow at times. But we'll give it a try. We'll see how we're doing. You can see right now the last test I did was 934 and 37. So we're going to do it again. And what we want to do is we want to watch down here, because the jitter level is what we're really looking at. So right away we're up at 800, but notice that the latency has basically not changed. Maybe a little. It's gone up a little bit. It's gone up about a half a millisecond, and then and we're getting 935. And then what's really strange is that when we get around to uploads, the latency drops for some for some strange unknown reason. I guess it puts me in a better quality of service path and it lowers my latency. So really strange effect, but it is very consistent. So I'm getting 37 megabits per second down very solidly, and it drops my latency further. So this is just outrageously good network performance by Cox. I'm getting 934 to about 943 every single time I test. So the system just couldn't be any more stable. If you're getting less than 930 using the speed test site from the Scale Matrix San Diego server, then you've got something going on your end. The router, maybe the computer, something isn't doing full speeds. So you're going to want to try plugging in your computer directly to the modem and see how that works and do some troubleshooting. But for sure, Cox is completely capable of the full internet limit speeds, what's called wireline speed for gigabit Ethernet. So that's really impressive. And what's really impressive is even at that full speed, 934 megabits per second, it basically doesn't even affect latency, which is truly remarkable.